yeah, Roddy and I use the same studio a lot. He works very closely with Mustard as I work very closely with Mustard. So it just kind of made sense. We had to have a Mustard produced Ella Mai, Roddy Ricch song on this album.
Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl back in my virtual studio, and today we are joined by Grammy award-winning and iHeartRadio award-winning artist Ella Mai as we celebrate her new album, Heart on My Sleeve. Ella, thank you so much for being here, and first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here.
This is such an exciting night. Again, we are celebrating your new album, Heart on My Sleeve, that you said you really poured your heart into more so than anything else. Tell me a little bit, what was the process of creating this album?
Oh, the process of creating this album was like really, really fun, but really, really hard at the same time. It was during the pandemic, which made it a little bit harder because a lot of stuff was really stop-start, and I was like trying to find a rhythm, and then the studio would close, and then trying to use another studio, and then that studio would close. So like trying to find just a rhythm in recording, not even like speaking about melodies or lyrical content or anything. So I was really trying to find what I was doing. Once I found it, things started to get a little bit easier, and then I just kind of had to get out of my head and just really have fun with it. And once I got to that place, which was a good like 7-8 months in, because I was recording for 2 years basically, then it was amazing, then it was fun. It was literally like therapy for me. I was just going in and kind of like almost like writing diary entries. That's basically what the songs are on the album. So yeah.
And recording for 2 years, taking back to the moment when the album was finalized, when you heard it, like what it was gonna sound like, what was that like for you? Was it a big sigh of relief?
Relief, backflips, everything that you can think of. Like, because obviously I was done. I thought I was done like last year, not even last year. I thought I was done end of 2020. Then I like thought I was done again middle 2020, not even middle, like first quarter 2021. And like I just kept kind of, we were just like almost there but not there. So once I like finally got there, finally heard the mixes and the masters, like we came up with the whole track list, we did all the interludes to make everything sonically flow into each other. I actually couldn't believe it. Like I remember my manager asking me like, aren't you excited? And I was like, honestly, I don't know, like we're saying we're there, but I don't know if we're there. So I'll be excited when it comes out. So when it came out, I was like, that was the biggest sigh of relief. But I worked really hard. So just to be able to have it out there and for everybody to be receiving it the way they are, I'm really grateful.
People everywhere are loving it, so I'm sure that is exciting. And let's go lyrically for a second, because I feel like a lot of these lyrics are vulnerable. Are they derived from personal experiences? Did you play with imagination here a little bit?
So usually, I feel like usually I play with imagination a lot more. This album, I feel like I literally, like I was saying to you, like they're like diary entries. Like they were literally just like my life in real time. So I was going into the studio and exactly how I was feeling that day is what I would write and what came out. So I made 80 songs, like almost 80 songs during this whole process. So finalizing the final track list, everything isn't my life in real time with the way obviously it goes, but the recording process was literally my life in real time. Yeah, it's my experience.
You said Leave You Alone was one of your favorites. Is that still the favorite?
I have a different favorite every day, like, which is very biased of me, of course, but it's still one of my favorites, yes.
Okay, on album release day that you're out to play, which one is your favorite today and why?
Today, my favorite might be Break My Heart. It's been Break My Heart for a couple days. So, and album release day, it was Break My Heart too. So yeah, why? I don't know. It's just Break My Heart sounds like such a sad song because of the title, but it's not sad at all. It's actually just kind of like a flip on being so in love with someone and trusting someone so much that you're like, you know, if I had to choose, which is an insane concept. Like when you actually think about it, if I had to choose who could break my heart, it would be you. Why my mind even went there, who knows? I don't know. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, it's just, it also feels good. The beat is very like, it almost feels uplifting. So yeah, that's my favorite at the moment.
So many people know you when you came onto the scene, Boot Up, that smashed all kinds of records. What was the aftermath for you from those experiences, from, again, just be so successful? Yeah,
literally everything. Like Boot Up has changed my life. Like it literally, I had put out EPs before, and Boot Up was originally on my third EP. And then, it started to gain traction, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere, like you said. And from that, I then released Trip. I then released my debut album. That was the end of 2018. And then January 2019, I went on tour for a whole year, and I finished tour January 2020, right before I started recording this album. So legit just like traveling the whole world, experiencing different cultures and just being able to like do what I love in so many different places in the world, which is so insane when you think about it. It doesn't even feel like a job. You get to kind of like explore, but also sing, which is a bonus. And just everything that's come with it. Like you said, I won my iHeart Awards. I won a whole bunch of different awards. I've just been really able like to live my dream based off of the fact that Boot Up was so successful. And I'm just really grateful for that song.
Before the number ones, the Grammys, the awards, the tour, take me back to baby Ella. What was growing up like for you? You know, what did that look like? Was music always a part of your life?
Yeah, music was always a part of my life. I went to performing arts school when I was little. Obviously, I would act, dance, and sing. And as I got a little bit older, I realized that singing was really like my main passion. Don't get me wrong, I love acting, but singing is like in my heart very dearly. And yeah, my mum would always play music around the house. I grew up in church. My grandma was a minister, so music was definitely always a part of my life. I was always the one, I could never not have like my iPod or my Walkman, depending on whatever era of my life.
But you'd only have 100 songs. It was like the shuffle, it was the worst.
Yeah, the tiny one. And then I got the bigger nano one, which you could have way more. But I always remember, like, I would always tell my friends, like, how do you get on the bus and not have headphones? Like, I can't sit on a bus and not have headphones. I have to listen to music at all times. Like, and people will ask me, like, what do you do in your spare time? And I'm like, honestly, I just listen to music. Like, it's my favorite thing to do. So yeah.
Sunday mornings in your household, like who would be playing? Who were some of your like earliest memories of listening to music?
Well, Sunday mornings I would be at church with my grandma. So gospel music, really just my grandma's a Pentecostal minister. So I would just be in church with the choir.
Okay, so we know Ella as an artist. I'm curious, again, Ella as a person, how would your friends describe you in 3 words?
That's a great question because my friends, I actually ask my friends this all the time and they give me very different answers. So if I had to say for today, right now, I definitely think they would say I'm loyal. I'm a very, very loyal person. And that's like a very important trait to me. I think they would also say I'm crazy, definitely. I have like quite a big personality, even though I don't think a lot of people know that about me. And I think they would say I'm passionate also.
Okay, I love that. What do they think of the album? Are they so excited for it?
Oh yeah, they're so excited. My best friend's been emotional basically all week, so.
Aww. I mean, and one other thing we have to touch on is you have so many cool collabs on the album. Latto, Roddy Ricch, Lucky Daye. Tell me, how did you decide that you wanted them on the album? How did the collabs come about? Give us the backstory.
So Roddy, I said before I even started working on the album, I'm such a big fan. And one thing about me, I really love to work with people who I'm a fan of. If I connect to your music and you connect to mine, I feel like it makes for way better music than us just like, okay, you're hot right now, or, you know, whatever else. I really want to be a fan, and I'm a fan first, really. So yeah, Roddy and I use the same studio a lot. He works very closely with Mustard as I work very closely with Mustard. So it just kind of made sense. We had to have a Mustard produced Ella Mai, Roddy Ricch song on this album. Lucky I've been working with for years, like from when I first started coming out to LA and doing my EPs, I would write with him. He's written on all of my EPs. He's written on my debut album. So to now see where his career is going and how important he is for R&B right now, to be able to have him on my album is kind of like a full circle moment of us doing an actual collaboration as opposed to like writer, artist, because he's always been an artist. And I'm such a big fan. And I met her during my recording process. We were actually using the same studio also. And I already had the song Didn't Say, but I didn't have a second verse on it. And I sent it to her and last minute, like right before we were about to submit the album, she sent me back her verse, and that's how they all came.
And you're like, done deal.
Yeah, I had 3 features on my debut and I didn't want any more than 3 features on this one too. So it was just the perfect amount.
Is that going to keep going moving forward? Only 3 features every time? Is that going to be a tradition now?
No, I don't know. It just so happened to be that way, but I'm not going to limit myself.
No, we're iHearts. We got to ask. We have obviously you on our playlist, but who is someone that you're listening to right now that you really love?
Blast. I love him. I love him so much. And I know he just dropped a project. I can literally put his music on and like not have to skip a song. I can just have it on and every song makes me want to dance. I love him a lot.
Well, Ella, we're so excited for you. Congratulations again. We cannot wait. And I hope you enjoyed tonight at the album release party.
I'm very excited. This is my first time performing a lot of these songs because the album just came out. So I can't wait.
Yay. Well, Ella, we're so excited. Thank you so much again. And for everyone watching, make sure you stream all of Ella Mai's music, including her new album, Heart on My Sleeve. It is out now. And Ella, hopefully we'll see you very soon again next time in person for sure.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.